Hello, dear students. It's IELTS writing, and today I want to talk about writing task one, unusual tables. This is a task that you can get. The table compares data for the world large scale and small scale sea fishing industries. And don't panic, this table is not that challenging as it seems. Let's analyze it together. We have industrial ships and local boats, right? Then we see the number of employees, annual catch, capital cost of each job. Some students say that it's about salaries. They say, okay, they earn, look here, that we have more workers here on local boats and they earn less. But it's not true. We know nothing about their salaries. Capital cost includes different kind of expenses for medical insurance, equipment, uniforms, salaries. So it's a wider concept. Maybe the salaries are identical. And what else? An annual fuel oil consumption. We apply the same strategy as with every other table, with every other graph. I think here it's much easy thing to describe this table because you compare it one by one. You say, okay, number of employees that you can compare, right? Then you move to annual catch, to capital cost, and then to annual fuel oil consumption. You do it one by one, right? So you can talk about these things in the first body paragraph and about these things in the second body paragraph. You want one by one. You compare it one by one. Okay? So, but what can you include in the overview? Let's see. As we have already said, local boats have more employees. We can say that. And capital cost, despite this difference, capital cost is quite quite different, right? Capital cost. And what else? We can say that industrial ships need more oil, right? And their output is much more significant. Okay. Industrial ships generate greater output, consume more oil, but local boats have more workers, but it takes less, more workers, but it takes less for employers to run each job. So the employers invest less in each job, right? Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Okay, nice. Let's do it. Let's see it. We should paraphrase the task. The table illustrates. They say the table compares. I say the table illustrates. And then I mention every item: the number of employees, annual catch, capital cost, and yearly fuel oil consumption in industrial fishing ships and local boats. Done. Done. I've paraphrased the task. Overall, it's clear that It's clear what? It's clear that large-scale ships consume more oil and generate greater output in terms, especially in terms of fish for the processing. Although industrial ships employ fewer workers, it costs more to operate each job. Done? Done. It's so easy. You should like look what jumps out at you. Look at these significant features. We see that, okay, they need more fuel. Annual catch is much more significant, but here we see more workers and the capital cost is lower. It means that employers invest less in it's not, they can't say that they invest less in their business, but they need less money to operate each job, to run each job. And then, as I've already said, we talk about these things in the first body, about these things in the second. Industrial ships hire around 500,000 employees. It's a comma here, it's important. Whereas local boats have a significantly larger number of workers at roughly 12 million. Okay, that's it. Despite the differences in workforce, despite these huge differences, they catch almost similar quantities of fish for consumption. I see that they're similar, 24 million, 29 million tons, like quite close, right? Uh, at 29 million, 24 million tons respectively. Okay, if you give two figures, you should use respectively. However, the annual catch for further processing differ dramatically. Annual catch for industrial processing. Do you see a mistake here in the sentence? Can you figure it out? Do you see it? Differs, right? Dramatically. Annual catch differs. With a large-scale ship catching 22 million tons compared to an almost negligible, like insignificant amount from local boats. Almost none, 22 million tons. Wow. And then we move to the second paragraph. The investment required per each job position ranges from from 30,000 to 300,000 for industrial vessels, while for smaller boats, the capital costs are significantly lower, between $250 and $2,500. It's a comma here. As for fuel consumption, I say that because it's a common mistake, like we need a comma here. As for fuel consumption, large ships consume up to, I don't talk about ranges anymore, up to 19 million tons of oil per year, as opposed to a maximum of 1.8 million tons for local fishing boats. And that's it, 1 point, it's a full stop here. Million tons, okay? Million tons. When we use that word million with the number 2 million, 3 million, we don't need that S at the end, okay? We say millions when we're talking about large quantities, like millions of people are watching my videos, okay? Yes, it's a joke. I hope this video is useful. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.